Hey guys, it's Thrill Capital Jake here, and this is my top 12 B&M inverts in the US. I've actually only ridden 2 of these, but this is going off of just stuff from the internet, and this is just my personal rankings of what I think that they would be. This is the list of the current B&M inverted coasters in the United States. This has no ranking, but it has them listed in order in which they were built. So there's the Batman the Ride clones at Six Flags Parks and SeaWorld San Antonio. There's Flight Deck, Raptor, Montu, Alpengeist, Great Bear, Dragon Challenge, which is the fire and the ice one. And then there's Afterburn, Talon, Silver Bullet, Patriot, and Banshee, which is the newest one. And we're going to get straight into this list, and the oldest one is the worst. This is Batman the Ride, and I guess Great White, and Goliath, and whatever you want to call it, but I'm calling them Batman the Ride clones since the majority of them are called Batman the Ride. And I find these coasters to be extremely rough. Well, at least the one at Magic Mountain is. I haven't ridden all of them, and they're everywhere. They're just not that exciting. I mean, they are pretty intense and forceful, but they bang your head around a little bit. It's not a very smooth B&M, and it has a kind of a huge rattle to it, so that's why it's taking the bottom spot on our list. Number 11 is Patriot at Worlds of Fun, and I haven't ridden this, I haven't ridden this, but going off of reviews, of coaster reviews online and off of YouTube and stuff, it's not a very forceful coaster. At all, none. People call Silver Bullet the forceless one. I don't think it's the forceless one. I think this one is the forceless one. But it does win something. It's got a very, very good color scheme, and it's the worst one out of the original B&M inverts. I mean, non-cloned ones. So that is why Patriot will be taking the number 11 spot. Number 10 is Talon Grip of Fear at Dorney Park. I really do not like this color scheme at all, but I do find it a little bit more thrilling. It looks more thrilling than Patriot does. No, its color scheme sucks. I know it sucks, but yeah, it's not very forceful. It's not intense that much, so yeah, it's getting number 10. Number 9 is Great Bear at Hershey Park, and this isn't really a bad ride. It's more like it's got a really crappy and sucky layout. I mean, its layout is really random and weird. I really don't like the layout in this coaster at all. It's a fun ride, though. I mean, it looks like it could be a great ride, but Great Bear, great ride. But, yeah, the layout really doesn't do it for me. I mean, I really don't like the elements on this coaster that much, and it's kind of just awkward and not really that great. So, it gets the number 9 spot. Number 8 is Silver Bullet at Knott's Berry Farm. This is my favorite B&M invert out of the ones that I've ridden, because it's way better than Batman. I know you can hate in the comments for that, because people call this the forceless one. And there is some forceless moments. I mean, it's not that intense, but I mean, it's still a really fun ride. I mean, this is a really underrated ride. It never gets enough love. I mean, it's good. I mean, I don't know why people hate on it so much. I mean, no, it's not that intense, but it doesn't need to be intense to be a good ride. I mean, it's just good. It's good at what it is, and I really like the water over it. I mean, Flight Deck has the same thing with the water and everything, but it really completes the look. I mean, I feel like people should really appreciate this ride more than it gets. Number 7 is Raptor at Cedar Point. People call this one a headbanger, and so originally I thought this was kind of like Batman the Ride, but it's not like Batman the Ride at all. Because it's an original layout. It's got, well, not actually that original, because they have a couple of other clones of this ride. But they're in Europe, and nobody really cares about Europe. So, yeah, I'm going off of US coasters. So, the color scheme isn't bad. I mean, it could be better, but it's good at what it is. And it's not that bad of a ride. I mean, maybe there is headbanging, but, it's still good. It's at Cedar Point, so, yeah. And I'm not a Cedar Point fanboy. As a matter of fact, I hate Cedar Point as a park in general. Because it, like, rivals my home park, Magic Mountain. I really don't like Cedar Point. But this is a good coaster. Number 6 is Flight Deck at California's Great America. I am going to ride this summer, most likely. There's probably, like, an 85% chance that I will go to California's Great America. And this one just looks awesome. I mean, like, it is very forceful. Because the G's on it is very forceful. It's over the water. The helix over water is awesome. This is one of the older models for B&Ms. It's a good ride. I really think it looks awesome. But I really don't like the name that much. I mean, Flight Deck is kind of unoriginal. It's kind of a Cedar Fairism right there. And number 5 is Dragon Challenge at Islands Adventure. And instead of ranking the 2 coasters, just the 2 separate coasters, I think it's just going to save some time since they're pretty similar to each other. And so we have the fire and the ice one at Islands of Adventure, which is Universal Studios Orlando Resort. And they look like good rides. I mean, they used to duel. They don't duel anymore, which is kind of sad. And if it still was dueling, it would be up like 1 or 2 spots. But it's still a good ride. It's good at what it is, and yeah, so that is Dragon Challenge. It's at number 5. Number 4, I don't think too many people will disagree with me. I have Afterburn at Carowinds, and this kind of just seems like it's got like all of the good parts of Montu, but it's not all of Montu. I mean, like, Montu is better than this coaster because I haven't ranked Montu yet, but yeah, so Afterburn, I really don't have that much to say about this ride. It's a good ride, though. It's very forceful. But yeah, Carowinds Afterburn is a good ride. It's kind of themed like a jet, kind of like Flight Deck is. I think it's better at it, though. So yeah. But theming really doesn't, like, really do anything for me. I mean, like, I don't really care about theming that much. But it's still cool. It's a nice touch. And so number 3, we have Alpengeist at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. And I know it says Virginia up there, but I kind of had to fit it in, so I just shortened it to Virginia. And this is the tallest B&M invert, and it's a good one, too. It's 5 feet away from being a hypercoaster, which is 200 feet. And, yeah, it's a forceful ride. People call it a headbanger, though. But it's height, it's speed, and just it's great layout and inversions. It's just awesome. I mean, it looks awesome. I mean, like, I would really like to ride this. I probably won't, though. But, yeah. It just looks good. So, yeah. And number 2, we have Banshee at Kings Island. And this is the newest B&M invert. But yet, it is a very good one. I really like this one. It just, I mean, if you can, like, look at that loop right there. It's huge. It's gigantic. Look at that. Well, for an invert, maybe. But it's huge, though. And this is just a great, great ride. And, yeah, I really like this one. It looks awesome. I mean, yeah. It's the newest one. It's like butter smooth. It's awesome. And number 1, we have Montu at Busch Gardens, Tampa. This really shouldn't be a surprise, but I have it here. Montu. And this is a very, very forceful coaster. Out of all of the B&M inverts, this one has the most intense heartline spin or heartline roll or whatever it's called. I've kind of just like blanked out there. But it's got a great layout. There used to be crocodiles down there. There's not anymore, which is kind of sad. But yeah, it looks awesome. I've heard great things about this coaster. Yeah, it's just really awesome. And that is it. So that is my B&M invert list. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coaster countdowns. I'm Phil Capital Jake, and I'm signing off. Bye.